Michael has a band of mercy angels, the blue flame angels. And Saint Germain is the keeper and bringer of the violet flame. So there's violet flame angels. And we work very closely here at the Bella Katrina headquarters for the tribe, bringing messages from the Archangelic Sacred Circle. So the archangels are in the seventh heaven, and they are omniscient, omnipresent, and omnipotent. And they're assigned to you. There's 12 tribes, 12 archangels. So needing to get to know the Archangelic Sacred Circle and what they specialize in, because they're about and they're at your service. We don't pray to them. We command them. They're at your service. Now, when you're in the Christ consciousness, there are 12 legions of holy angels at your disposal. And there are 12,000 angels in a legion. So who can figure that out? Yeshua has Christ consciousness pure on the planet. And he has available to him from the kingdom 12 legions of 12,000 in a legion. How many angels is that? Welcome, Divine Feminine. We're in a huge mist. It's like going through the mists of Avalon, and the angels are all about, but you couldn't see them. I'm hearing fog bow. That means the rainbow's still there. It's just got the fog. So you're coming out as the flutterby. I've also got Atlantis, angels of Atlantis. I'm telling you, there's lots of angels about. Because the mist, as you come through the mists of Avalon, like that Six of Swords, the mist breaks. And you're in a totally different world where you are able to heal from the planet. Sana is in the house. Hi, Sana, I've missed you. You've cleared the past life karma. So we're just going to have a little snapshot there. I'm going to access the Akashic records for you because the moon is clearing this out. The moon is clearing out the residue. The fog bow, yay. Let's turn the lights on. Say, I am the light. You're from the Father of Lights, and you're following this through back to the Father through the Son, the light. God said he sent 2 lights. One was John the Baptist, who baptized Jesus with water, and then Jesus received the Holy Spirit and holy fire. So the holy fire, the flames, the violet flame, these can transmute these energies with your willingness, because it's a free will choice time. So everybody watching this, the angels are saying your free will choice was the light. Was the light. So maybe you were this person's mother. Oh, could you stand it? We're talking karma. We're talking past lives just for a minute. And if it triggers you, put hands on Reiki on. I've created a sacred circle here for you. We're buzzing up the crystals. Oh, I've got to show you, look. This is the journey, the evolution of the Divine Feminine here, look. Can you see that? The small diamond, then the pink diamond infused with love, and then you're diamondized in the love heart chakra. Isn't that stunning? This is what happens inside your body because you are the light. And it is like a rose opening up. There's a rose opening here. Like the petals unfold like the lotus, I'm hearing. This is my little messages to you here. That we have a tribal members lounge, which is going off in the light. And also extensions that I'm doing. And you can join the mailing list at reikibybella.com. So there may have been like a bit of a painful separation here. Look at that. You were this person's mother. I mean, can it get any more direct than that? This is how close the karma has to come in for you to get it. You think it would go further away so it would be easier. It's like, no. So if these things that you've just faced, they're not energetically in front of you. It's a spiritual experience that you've accessed from your Akashic library. And it takes guts to do that. It's just here, because you're all in balance. Need to move it over a bit, don't we? So you're the center of attention here. Center. Yeah. Anything else about this past? Oh. You're bringing them into the light. Look. Oh, what's that on there? I think it's glitter. It's glitter glue. Spirituality and religion. So going into the light through the word, the truth. So you've opened up. This is you. This is what you've done. You were spiritual in a past life. You may have even been around at the time of Christ. This is your person. So this goes back to galactic. This is Native American Indians. Remember, they're the Pleiadians came and they first incarnated in that tribe. Is that you? Is this the chief of the tribe and the medicine woman, and they're inverted now? Because you still carry that. If you're divine feminine, you were, say, in the Native American first Pleiadians to come down, just for instance, and you are a male, and you were the chief of the tribe, and your divine masculine was the medicine woman. And now they see you incarnated here. Right? You're at different times, not at the same time. But the roles. This is an Akashic lifting of the power of the divine feminine, bringing out your chief. So it's very disconcerting when your divine masculine confronts the chief. The chiefs come out to speak. The chief. Look, I told you, look, it's different. It's different genders in the past life. This is why the enemy is confusing people with their gender, because they're not clearing their karma from past lives. It's pretty intense. You went through that. That's spiritually. That's in your dream state. That's in like memories coming up and surfacing, where they've got nothing to do with it, but they're in the energy of it. And the way that you felt, you've been clearing it in increments. Some people do little bits takes 10 years. Some people say, oh, I've been like this for 10 years. Some people come in and do it in the light immediately. It's really your free will choice on how fast or slow that you go, but it's available. So this is the integration of the inner chief divine feminine. Because you're in the mists of Avalon when we opened. That means that you understand herb law. And this is why you're in the light here. So this is the merging within you of the inner chief. So this is the distillation of the masculine energy within you down to 25%, so that you can activate your masculine. At 75-25. It's happened. But there's a karmic, oh my gosh, look, it says karmic relationship. The karmic relationship that you cleared was painful because it held past life memory codes that had to be smashed, annihilated, because they don't belong here. And you get the magical unicorn. Look, I've got one here. You helped this person smash it too. It's like coming and going, oh, you're living in a calcified cage. Let me just chip away at that. It's like the sculptor can see the sculpture underneath the block. So he just takes away what doesn't exist. This is what you've done to this masculine. This is spiritually. This is the alignment spiritually. So what's taken place is that you have cleared karma from somebody in a past life. It's a very traumatic parting, like a death. The grief is real. But then you play, the devil can play tricks on your mind. We do it ourselves. And then you can watch a reading that's just way off track. You're like, oh my gosh, is that my divine masculine who's in jail with this and that? And it's like, oh my gosh. No. So just a big, deep breath, because you are in alignment. You have awakened the masculine within you and distilled it down. It's very potent and powerful. So if you're masculine, it doesn't have that within him. 75% he's got to have it. So that's like 3 times your masculinity, chief, coming back at you. You got to be grounded. You got to be anchored in your pillar of light like a tree trunk on the inside. You got to own it because you need to have that power come back at you. You need to see that 25% masculine energy reflected back at you times 3. It's going to rock your world, divine feminine. You're going to be like, oh, what's that? For a little minute, because the pain isn't there, the grief isn't there. So it's a bit wobbly because you haven't been in this space before. Your vessel has never been cleared of this. You've carried it for many lifetimes. Now you have the knowledge, the wisdom here. I'm getting Atlantis, the Native American tribe, which is Palladian. Right, they're different things. Atlantis was a place down here, a society down here, living here. Pleiadians are actually from the star system. The Native Americans were the first Pleiadians to incarnate. When they did their corroborees, you know, when they did their around the fire, they're talking to God, grandfather spirit. That's who they're calling in. Hopi, Navajo. You know, you find a resonance with this when you look at it. Turquoise and silver. And you know, as kids, you dress up as, it's cowboys and Indians. Oh, it's cowboys and Indians. So you go, you're a cowboy. That's a good one, Father, right? You're into the Indian. You want the light. You want the pure bloodline here, the distillation and the purity. But you've done it first here. I just want to say congratulations. We're going to go into, oh, I've got another message here just before we start. These are the Atlantis. I said, what cards are the Atlantis angels? And they gave me the butterfly. So let's have a look. We'll do you on the left and your masculine or your partner on the right here. Oh, for goodness sake. Are they upside down? No. The beautiful butterfly cards. Oh, fluttering around. So the butterflies are fluttering. These fell out. Leaving. Take the next step now. Look. And I was asking the angels about the portals and how to explain it. Like, could they explain it to me? Oh, no. I just got a golden spiral of light. Right, come down my crown chakra through my soul star. And then I saw the biggest white light. It was like in my mind's eye, as though it was in front of me, and I'm awake. I was like, it's Jesus, he's the light. Like, you can't look at the throne because it's so bright, the light. So it's like, whoa, the light. And I was asking him to bring me the light. Look, your health is improving. There's a dynamic energy in your blood. Look at you. This is you, Divine Feminine. You're a healthcare provider. You're a healthcare worker. You are providing. This is why it's so important. And this is what I learned in my level 1 Reiki. Was like, if you don't give it to yourself first, then you don't have anything to give. It's like, what are you bringing to it? So this is saying you're looking after yourself and bringing your best self to this union. There's a gift. I was like, Father, I hope it's not a surprise. I don't like surprises here. How rude am I to the Father? But I'm not into surprises, I said to him. That's why we're doing the reading, Father, because we don't like surprises. Because we've had some bad surprises. Got to release that now in Jesus' name, say. And I've also had some surprises that were just like, were duds. You know, when you're like, that's it? Nah. That's not, it's not a real surprise. Like, you know, you need a 3-level surprise. I'm getting a 3-level gift. I am just clearing these cards because I can't stand them. Let me know your name and location. I can't send them upside down. It's just so weird that it's still occurring here. It's not working. So some of them have them writing at the top and some have them at the bottom. So I'm a bit dyslexic here. Can you give me a moment? They're so pretty. Oh, look. This is it. This is the card. After all that. Look at that. The sun's about to shine. The fog bow's going. The healing from the past. I knew it. That's beautiful. Let's do a shuffle. We want to do a shuffle. Find out about Divine Masculine. Yeah, this is in the transformative energy. This is what I call the galactic downloads. Divine Masculine's receiving galactic downloads, like of power. So he understands, if he was the medicine woman, he understands healing. He understands timing. He understands working and co-creating with the universe, with the ebbs and flows of the tide. And the tide just turned. He's very aware. I'm seeing somebody out on the ocean, just like picking up a wind, you know, and thinking, okay, we've got to change tact here. It's the set of the sail for this Divine Masculine. Thank you for your patience. Anything that you follow from this moment on will be a success. Everything you touch turns to gold. You are meant to be provided for by the universe by sharing your gifts of joy. Joy. Oh, an upside downer. You're kidding. You're about to move house. There's a moving. We've been saying that for a while. But the shift is here. So it's actually come down from the cosmos, if you like. Self-employment is overwhelmingly successful for you, I'm hearing. This is you seeking and finding. This is, again, like your tenacity, your strength, your courage, your fortitude. This is a not giving up energy. You know, like Job went through it in the Bible. Don't read that. Don't read that book. It's like, what? And then God gave him double. Because he said, God giveth the gifts and God taketh away. So who am I? See, the devil's in the courts of heaven. Anything you do, like negatively, that he's up there going, look, I can get her, I can get him. Look what they're doing. And God goes, yeah, well, maybe you're right. That's why you go, no, I say no to that. I give my sins already paid for. You've got to say it. You're seeking this freedom. You're seeking this enlightenment. And finding it. This is the courage of Divine Masculine. This is how it's happening. Because you've gone into your pillar instead of into the matrix. You've dropped the codependency. This is back to me. This is magnetic. Courage, look. That's all it is. Because of the inner critic, the judgmental parent, the lack of emotional support as a child. So important for years old. There's emotional neglect I'm picking up here. And it does affect you forever unless you receive what the Christ consciousness can rebuild your energy field. Like that's synchronicity, serendipity. This is a shared energy. This is your galactic wings. Oh my gosh, look at the dandelions. Heavenly signs. Both getting it. You can't stop this. Now get some rest, Divine Feminine. I love seeing that. I love seeing that. Get some rest because it's time to retire. Let's retire. So keep sober. You have no idea how the food you're eating can affect your moods, your vibration, especially at the moment as you go through this mist and it reveals. So you're receiving the heavenly signs. You can ask for them. Say thank you when you receive them and it opens for more. I'm just tuning in now. We're going to check on the energy. We've got the healing cards. Remember, we have the ear chakras. They're loud signs. You've seeked and you've found. This is finding. So when you find these signs, this actually activates the Divine Masculine to have the courage. So we have to have a look at what that's all about. But let's just check in to the healing angels. It's got healing angels. So many angels. Remember, it's a universal law of free will. And they won't come to a place where there is abuse of any kind. So it has to be peaceful. So you can't think, oh, I'm bringing the angels in and there's your child, right, on a gaming thing, surrounded by low vibrations, then in a bad mood, then eating junk food. It's not going to work. Your heart is the most important thing here. This is what we're seeing here. This is the diamondization. Then that's the light. Then it infuses with love. This is your mission. It sounded so fun on the other side. Yeah, unconditional love, let's go. Like, hang on a minute. You need to sit down with Lady Venus and learn what love is. It's not what you think. And look, diamondization of the heart chakra. This is what's available in the energy. So there's a heart chakra crystallization. It's crystalline energy. It's changing. Wow. It sends out the song. You've had to clear your sacral chakra. This is so magnetic and powerful. This is the sacred sexuality. This is the twin flame sacred heart womb. Are they flowers? So it's blossoming because it's purified. That's why it's really important your diet right now. You don't even think about that would affect your mood. It also affects the way you receive information. It's designed that way. So if you're inside, you're not receiving any light. Archangel Raphael's here, saying a lot of you are healers. You understand the rhythm of the earth. And you need to simplify your lifestyle. Go back to nature. Don't put a hat on, because that's where you would absorb your vitamin D. Your serotonin from the sun comes through your crown chakra and the retina of your eye. No way. So if you don't know that, then you don't realize that putting glasses on is keeping you in the dark, and putting the hat on, wow. And then put rubber on your feet and disconnect from the earth. And they say so you won't get skin cancer. And they make you afraid. It's a fear tactic. So put this cream on your skin as well, because you don't want any light getting into your skin. And the actual skin care that you're putting on your skin to stop the sun from whatever you're stopping it from causes the cancer. Lots of teenagers know this. I've spoken to a lot of teenagers that are so aware of that. It's ridiculous. It's like, are you sun children? The sun is light. It has information. You can stare directly at it. The retina of your eye. Your eyes will heal. My mum used to say, don't look at the sun, I'll blind you. So we never looked at the sun. That's so weird, isn't it? People could go through their whole life and get no light. So they're inside with Lucifer light in the gaming. Then they put sunnies and hats on and go outside with rubber on their feet. There's no connection here to their reality, to the earth. You're made from the earth. You've got to get back into the earth. God's dirt. Everything's designed to keep you out of that. It's a fight to get this channel from heaven. And I see this, God's going, this is what I mean by the portal. This is when I say, he said, these angels hold my vibration. They are my messengers. He's being serious, isn't he? This is the first card for your solar plexus chakra. This is the link between the sacral and the heart. This is the power center. This is the confidence, the self-esteem. It's been under attack for eons. And then you come into the vibrational family and you took on their vibrational self-esteem issues. So you're linking the beautiful blossom in the sacral energy that's purified through the power center to the heart. This is the lower vibrations, the 3 lower chakras. Once you've cleared them of all lower vibrations of karma, you're connected into the earth and you start clearing the earth. Because the earth's doing it. We're working with her. It's safe for you to be powerful, divine feminine. and take charge of your life in positive ways. All right, I'll hurry up. Telling me to hurry up. This is our divine masculine, learning to cut cords, not letting people drain him. And we say Archangel Michael because it's the universal law of free will. They can't intervene without our permission. That's why you have to ask. I keep telling me that to remind us. So you say, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. We don't pray to him. He's at our service. He's your doorman, your bouncer, your security guard. You say, Michael, help me clear away any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing me from destructive patterns, breaking the pattern, cutting the cords. It's over. This is your masculine has done that because of the power. You standing here in your power. So this is like, I'm willing to give us up for me. And then he turns around and goes, well, I'm really ready to give us up for me to somebody else. So this is angelic guidance in the Word. Could be the Word of God. Maybe you're both reading the Word simultaneously. Could you imagine twins looking from the... This was like reading the same passage and getting the same downloads from the same scripture. Sorry, that's what I'm getting. Anyway, also, this is divine information. This is downloads from either it's also overhearing conversations or reading things, right? You might read an advert or something on the social media. You know, like when you hear, I see signs like that all the time. Like you walk out and there's some plumber's truck out the front, you know, and it says power up. And you're like, what? I've never seen that before. Why is that there? It's like it's a message. Keep moving forward. So this is about study. This is also about studying your life, writing your life story, then rewriting your future. So this is you two rewriting your future together. Writing a new part of the book. It's like a whole new book you're writing here together. All right. Just to get those energies out. It's very exciting. It's a magical time, but there's nothing happening in 3D. Right? There's nothing there because it's manifesting. That's where you've got to know that. That's what wisdom is. Here. Look, here they are. This is in the 5D. Yes? Then it comes down. You've got to come down here. There's a book. So it's writing your name. Oh, we say thank you, Father, for writing our names in the book of life. So that's a contract. This is your mission. So this is downloads about your mission. And you get them in various ways. So a lot of you with the ear chakras, your channelers, automatic writing. Do you know how to do that? Have you ever tried that? It'd be better to be level 2 attuned. That would open your ear chakras to do that. And that's opened at reikibybella.com in the calendar. You can book your level 2 if you're interested in bringing more light. Look at this. Who's that? There's a contemplation going on. Who is that? The King of Wands. Check him out. He's got a lot of light. Look, he's got light. He's got his lanterns burning. Ooh. That's the Knight of Wands. He's a bit on fire, this guy. What's going on here? Holy Spirit. Is he? He's dreaming of you. This is dreaming of you. Look. He's seeing you in everything, including a lamp post. That's in his mind that the lamp post is you like that. The lamp post isn't really like that. Look at him. It's like looking for you everywhere. You're everywhere. This is the action man. He's like dreaming of his action. He's visualizing it and feeling it. It's like a lion about to pounce. Anyway, we were going to ask about the gift, but first we're just going to do a snapshot on the couple. That's what I'm hearing, on the couple. This is in the past for Divine Feminine on the left, Divine Masculine on the right. The shared energy in the middle. Oh, here comes the Knight of Wands. I think you're in trouble, Divine Feminine. I think you're in serious trouble here. We've got the 10 of Wands. This guy's on fire. He's on fire, mate, fire. And he's serious. So this is a commitment. This is the bank. Right, you see the King of Pentacles? It's the bank. The bank. Oh my God, who's that? It's the Emperor. He's got a monocle. What is going on there? Look, he's got one vision. He's tunnel vision at you. This is tunnel vision at you. Because you're like this. You're like, who? What? What's your name? I don't remember you from any past life. That's good. I cleared that karma. Oh, the Ace of Wands. Wow, this is on fire. And then look, the Ace of Swords. Wow. Look at that, cutting the rose. What is that? Oh my gosh, we have to do an extension right here, right now. This is what's coming up. Look. You were willing to give us up. You're willing to give. And look what happened. Made you, you're wanted even more. So there's somebody here who's bored. This masculine's, after he met you, he's just bored. I know that's a disgusting vibration to be in, because it's really saying no to the creator, if you like. Now look, Ace of Wands under here, this is hopes and fears that he'll never be with you again. That's his fear, but he hopes for it, but then he doesn't understand how it's going to work out. So this is you having 5 of Wands, right? You want to be in competition? You want to put me in competition? You want to put me in competition? I don't think so. He's like, what was I thinking? This is like tunnel vision. Someone's got tunnel vision on you, Divine Feminine. This is Divine Masculine, 10 of Wands. But look, he's like, I don't care how hard it is. I'm going to ask her out. I'm going to ask her onto the gondola. And I'm going to tell her. What's he going to tell you? And this is the shared energy here. That I have so much passion. Look, there's passion here. And this is commitment. This is a masculine saying, well, I've actually got money, but I don't feel like I'm standing in truth. Something about his spiritual side that is anchoring. I'm going to have to go and find the Rider-Waite tarot. I put it away because I thought, I'm not going to need that. And look, we do. Thanks so much for being here. No super chats open. We're going into the extension. I'm bringing it to you because you're taking your fog bow into a rainbow. And you're going to shine really bright. So we're looking at the gift here. This is the healing. It's an overflowing of hope. An overflow of hope. Wow. Hope for what? Can we ask about the gift here? Can we ask about the gift here? Why is the blue rose cut? What is this King of Wands? King of Pentacles. Got the King of Pentacles here and the Emperor. And the King of Wands over here, he was dreaming over here. Look. This is a distillation. I'm telling you, when you have your own masculine energy in its purity, reflected back at you ×3, it's a big energy. It's like a driving force coming at you. And it's up to you to integrate the energy and anchor it. Receptive mode. Soft and mushy on the outside. Strong and strict like a tree trunk on the inside, yes? This is a masculine walking away from something he thought was love. Unrequited. He just found out. Oh. So he feels a bit embarrassed, this guy here, because he was working and there was somebody putting holes in his boat and he didn't see it. So he doesn't want you to know that. This is very self-conscious, like we're working in the solar plexus. So it really matters to this divine masculine how you are perceiving him. We're going to do a dialogue between you two in the next video. Look. Now he knows what emotions is, yeah. Now he knows. Well, I didn't know before, now I know. Like, now you know. That's why he's a bit embarrassed, because there's no need to be and there's no judgment, because once you awaken to it, it's what you do from that moment. Right? And we've seen that a lot of karmics find out that they've done the wrong thing, or they need to come back and they could clear their energy and make it bring the truth, and they don't. They make up a lie and then they project it onto you. This is what you've cleared. So this is a mirrored version that your masculine is cleared. Whoa. Right, but it's like very fast here. This is fast. This is manifesting each other. This is the portal opening. This is time. It's time. Look at the tower. Wow, it's intense. And the outcome? 5 of Swords. This is divine masculine energy. Like, this is chucking somebody out. It's like, I'm not going to fail. This is the fear of failure gone. If there's no fear of failure here, then he's out. Because the fear of failure, he realizes that he's already failed. If he's not with his divine feminine, he's already failed. So there's no fear of it because he's in it. Sorry. So he's like, how am I going to get out of here? I got to escape out of here. And you're like, you don't see this coming. Here it is. It's a little gesture. There's clarity here. It's spiritual wisdom here. Right? There's a brand new beginning brewing. This is action stations that have taken forever. People go, what? You're doing that and you only known each other for like 3 months? You're like, this has been coming at me for my whole, like, many lifetimes. This is prepared to happen now. Any minute now. This is an alignment of the twin flames here. Both in alignment with the higher, with your higher self, with the Celestine prophecy, with love and light. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, that's you, Divine Feminine. How ready are you? Divine Masculine's getting there. The Chariot's here. It was slow because there were loose ends to tie up around money. So he wants to bring you money. He's the bank here. He's good with the bank. And he's ignited. He's moved house here. This is a house move, a house rearrangement. Right, to get you off the market. How exciting. Excellent reading. Wonderful stuff. Let's have a look at what the romance angels say. So you just got to wait for this because, you know, it's like cooking the loaf of bread. You don't want it soggy in the middle, Divine Feminine. It's like the longer you wait, the more determined you are for it not to be like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, I was going to make a joke, but they said don't do that. We call upon the romance angels as well. You are flooded with angels. You are an emissary of the angels. The Chariot and the 9 of Pentacles. Right, it's going to take you off the market. And this is where you'll see the power, your own masculine energy reflected back at you ×3. I keep saying it. It's the power of 3. This in you activates a alchemy within your being. So everything that happens, you become like the frequency here of creation and love infused with love. Lots of rearrangements in finance and career. A lot of this energy being channeled out into the universe is going to bring so much light, and it's needed because a lot of people have chosen the darkness to live in fear and to be in delusion. And they don't like it when you're in the light because that shows that it's obvious where they're going. Sorry. Here. There's addictions that have been cleared as well. Divine Masculine's cleared an addiction here. That's my 12-step program card. And this is flow of ideas and finances. It's bringing you all the finances. Look. Is this today, angels? Oh, it's today. Ooh la la, that's my twin flame card. Remember I said 1111 yesterday? I thought, what was I saying? I never say stuff like that. It's brand new excitement. This is like two hearts. Explode in an infusion of love. That's how stars are made, remember? An infusion of love, an explosion of love. So you're making new energy. I'm telling you, something's happening. Now, this is just a message, not for all of you, but the age difference doesn't matter. And a lot of divine feminines will find that their divine masculine is younger, and I'm saying it considerably. If you're a golden ray, it can be awkward to society. That's what I'm just going to say. But we're mainly blue rays here, so there's a youthful energy. This is like a mature but youthful instead of immature and immature emotionally but mature in age. It's going to delight you. This is your gift. Oh, the gift. Wow, the gift. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I was thinking, it doesn't matter if it's not the relationship, just give us other gifts. No. Mm-mm. Wow, that's the outcome. Both of you. Both of you. Look, releasing your ex. This is divine masculine, releasing unrequited love for true love. But he didn't know it was unrequited love until he felt true love. Like he didn't have anything to compare it to. And now he's like, this is the one for me. I'm going to get out of this unrequited love. It's unrequited love because... Let's have a look why. Because we're sticky beaks and we like to know everything. Why was it unrequited love here? Give us this. This is why it's so different. He's done the past life. This is you. You've cleared your past life karma. And this is him clearing it here. It's like you make him do it. You're the tuning fork, remember. You just have to clear all fear. Like write them down and burn them with fire. And say, I now take on the gifts of my ancestors, not their karma. It's an exchange. Yes? And you say it because your free will choice matters. What you say governs your sovereignty. Show us what this is for unrequited love for divine masculine. What happened there? Because it didn't seem like he was getting it. Yeah, he's seen the truth. Something astronomical. Astronomical. It's over. This is in one clean sweep. Are you going to tell us, Father? What happened? Did you find out something? What did he find out? I'm telling you. So these two love each other here. This is the shared energy. Love each other's. Love, love. Oh, kissy, kissy, mama. Don't kissy, kissy, mama me. All my love's in this chalice. It's like, oh, well, I've got a chalice too. So why don't you pour your... Open it up, pour your chalice. It's like, well, what's in it for me? These two are talking telepathically. Right? If I give you that, what do you give me? This is a... Wow. He'll go, well, what do you want? That's what he'll say, Divine Feminine. Well, what do you want? So you need to be ready. And this is where preparation is key. Knowing your deal breakers, knowing what you will and won't put up with. Knowing the key strategies. You're the intuitive body. You're the 75% divine feminine energy here on the planet, which is awakened to the light, to the knowing. That governs his 75%. It's governed. It's ruled. You must get it spiritually first. This is the partnership. This is the alchemy. You're looking for peace. This is underneath the Empress. Looking for peace, a peaceful lifestyle, for things to go easy and successful. And this is the tempering of the twins. This is the masculine and the feminine energy within, reflecting without. Yes? That's what the twin flame union is. So it's loving yourself within, so that you, when it's like your own love now is reflected back at you. So amazing. It's like the tides turned, because it's showing me divine masculine was like his own, he wasn't getting his love back, but it was a fake love, because he didn't know what it was, because that's what he saw in his family. And this is what the rewriting of the relationship is. You see, the devil, he's telling your children to rewrite their relationship with themselves, which is ultimately their relationship with God. They're rewriting it. So that's why we rewrite it as twin flames. We rewrite how this is going to go. This is you rewriting. That's what the writing was about. So you better be ready, because this is like a meeting. This is like an annual general meeting. And you know, lots of companies actually make a book and print a book on their AGMs and what came out of it. Lots of companies. So this is treating yourselves, your union, like a company. That's the masculine energy. Do you understand? And this is what you bring to it. The knowingness. When you try it on, if it doesn't feel good, you're like, I only want peace. This is about guarding your mental body, divine feminine. How wonderful. Let's seal this reading down with a message from the light. A message from the Son of Man. Thank you, Yeshua. Give and it shall be given unto you. Whatever you have given is coming back to you. And I was saying to God, is it like double portion? Is that the gift for divine feminine? He said, you have no idea. Like you can't even fathom. Like it's better than what you could imagine. And I'm like, oh, I'm not really imagining anything that's that fabulous. It's like, well, get onto that. So you have to lift your energy. Thinking, what's the best thing that could happen here? This is divine masculine now, seeking and finding. It doesn't say seek and be lost. It says seek and find. So good. And give and it shall be given back to you. It's coming back to you. There's some favor here. And it happens quite quickly, and it's meant to, because the portals don't open for a long time. You're a healer, divine feminine. You need to heal your body. You need to heal yourself and heal the past trauma. And know that you came in to do that. So you're carrying it in your energetic body. And to release it hurts. Goes through the heart chakra. Don't wait any longer. Heal the sick that are therein and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. There's no illness in the kingdom. It's light. So when you come in, there's darkness in your energy field, and that's all, you just shine the light and it disappears. For the light, the darkness cannot overcome it. And that's where, you know, I can see in your body, energetically, the dark crystals of dis-ease. And it's all, any disease is based on holding on to resentment or pain. Resentment causes cancer. Unforgiveness causes lines and aging. Any illness can be healed. You must believe it. You bring light to it. Light is medicine. That's what I keep hearing. Eat the light. Look at the light. Sit in the light. Not false light. This is about you being a light worker. He that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than I should do, because I go into my Father. I'm slowly getting what this means. I get the first bit, but I don't get the bit because I go on to my Father. I don't get that bit. I'm nearly there, but this is divine masculine receiving his gifts. This is his spiritual gifts. The superpowers activating here. Forget Superman. Forget the Avengers. Twin flames are Avengers. We are the Avengers. It's a joke. What's the other ones called? There's so many now. But what's the latest one that's out? Not the Avengers, the, I was going to say transgenders. No, no. What are they called? And they've got the superpowers and they're in a group and they all have different gifts. That's Lucifer showing us back to ourselves who we are. There's more truth on the movie screen than on the news. This is Divine Masculine activating this memory code here. Like, this is a huge awakening. This is the shape of his chest is changing because his heart's coming out like a flower. The Eternals, Sana! Yeah, the Eternals! That's a go at us. That's Lucifer laughing at us, playing a Nintendo game instead of actually doing it. That's going into the matrix, into the metaverse. The outcome. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall move. But what is faith? Because you only need a tiny bit. Do you have a tiny bit? I only need a tiny bit. A mustard seed. So work on the faith. It's my message for you today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your likes, subscribes, and I'll see you between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine next. You've done so well. If you're still feeling a bit in the fog bow, it's clearing faster than you can imagine, and you're just asked to hold that space. Don't let anything come in. No temptation, no toxic food, no toxic chatter, no gossip magazines, no black box program. For you are the light. And when you meet your match ×3, the potency shifts the whole collective and Gaia back into her axis, and we elevate. So let's get faith as a grain as mustard seed. We'll be developing that by getting the new technologies at the Members Lounge. Hope to see you there. Thanks.